Hey, it's Brooks. I hope to see everybody at the Fence and Security Expo coming up in August in Vegas. I think that there's going to be a great show of exhibitors, and some of the products that are going to be there are going to be important for you automatic gate and access control guys to understand how they work and how you can use them in your installation and your service business so you can be more profitable and sell more products. One of the products that I wanted to mention to you was the AES Global E-Loop. So there's three different models as of right now. There's the commercial, which is a big yellow puck. There's a direct burial, which is a little bit smaller than this, but it's round, and it is made to be direct burial. But the commercial, the yellow puck, and the gray residential, what they're calling this one, is made to be surface mount. I won't get into depth in the commercial ones. I'll just talk about this one real quick. The E-Loop Mini is meant to be as a presence detector, if you will. So it is to be exit only. The commercial ones, they actually have a little bit more logic in there, and they also have radar. They have the ability to connect to it over a diagnostic device, and then the surface mount, the yellow one, has I think like 4 times the weight rating of this. It's like 50,000 pounds or something, which actually brings up a good point with this one. They just increased the weight rating from, I believe, 2,500 kilograms to 5,000 kilograms, which is 10,000 pounds. So they doubled the weight rating just by changing the plastic components actually in here. And there's really not much to this. This is made to be surface mounted. That's actually what the plate looks like that you're going to mount to. One of the first things I questioned was what size of screws does it come with? So that's an 1.25 inch screw, and it looks like it's got a 5/16 head. First thing I thought I was going to do is drill these holes out and actually put a big anchor in there. The problem is you're limited by your head size right there. So really what I would do is I would stick with the same head size that they have, which looks like it's a 5/16, and then I would get me a 3-inch anchor, so that way I can secure it all the way to the ground. And as we know, with uneven surfaces, blacktop and stuff like that, it can be kind of tricky. So there's really not much to this part of it. Inside here is some AA batteries. This is different than the other two system because that actually has a battery pack. So this is about 3-year life, depending upon how many activations. So that's not bad. You're going to be doing scheduled service at least once a year anyway. So on the second year, you could probably replace these. I don't know how long this has been in a box, but I just tested these, and both of these batteries in series are like 3.5 volts or something along those lines. Now this is a system that's surface mounted to the ground, so a vehicle can be detected, so it can actually trigger the gate. And one of the things that you probably notice is that there's actually no wires hanging off of it, and that's because this is a wireless system. Now this is a Trans 50. This is the one that comes with the mini E-Loop, but they do have another receiver for the commercial ones. I believe it has an extra relay and some more logic capabilities, which this one does not, but you can tie in, I believe, more loops. So if you're going to be using it for a exit and 2 reverses, you can tie that into one of those receivers, I believe. I thought this was an interesting system. I know several people that are in the automatic gate business that are actually using this successfully, primarily the commercial ones for the trucking yards, and then this residential one for light commercial. I don't see any reason why you can't use this for light commercial, considering it's 10,000 pound weight rating, but just keep in mind that you do have those limitations and you want to reflect that onto your warranty. This is a 4-wire installation, so you have power, and then you have normally open and common for your relay. So again, this is a presence detector. It's not monitored or anything like that. This is just going to trigger the gate to open, and that's it. But this particular system is relatively simple. What I'm told is you turn it on, you hit your code button, and then it'll actually pair to this. You are operating on 433 megahertz. You do have a removable antenna, so you might be able to increase your range just by relocating the antenna or getting one that's tuned like this one is to maybe the full wavelength of 433 or whatever the case may be. So you have 50 meters of range, and on the inside, if you have a metal housing, you might have that range shorten up just a little bit. So if you're not going to the Expo in August in Vegas, I highly recommend you do it. We're going to have all the best vendors there, and it's really going to be truly an experience, not only for fun and networking, but also for learning as well too. They just signed up the Gate Safety Summit, which is taking it from where I started it at, and now they're really going to blow it up with the Fence Show and Security Expo. I hope to see you there for that, and if you get a chance, check out AES Global and their new E-Loop system. See you at the Fence Show.